Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa, and today I'm going to be talking to you about my new Patreon page and also show you a quick Dollar Tree haul I have. So we're going to start with the Patreon, not sure exactly how it's pronounced. So I've been thinking about this over in my head for quite a while now and thinking, no one's going to want it. Why should I do this? And there's a good chance nobody's going to want it. But I thought, you know what? I won't know unless I try. So I have put, the Patreon link is below, and I've put 3 levels of subscriptions that you can do. The first one is $3 where you're going to get a monthly digital kit. I've been putting out free digital kits on Ko-fi. I probably will, maybe post a page or 2 of the kit on Ko-fi. There's so many pronunciations for things. You ever notice that? Temu, Ko-fi, coffee. I digress. There might be a freebie or 2 on the coffee account that corresponds to whatever digital kit I'm doing, but the majority of it is going to be listed in my Patreon account. It is $3 a month, and I guarantee that I'll do 1 kit a month. But I can always throw some extra stuff in there. There's no limit to how much I put in there, but I always promise to get at least 1 kit in there. So like if the Patreon was going on right now, like the kit that I did for the fall one, that would be in there. But I'm planning on expanding it. Like when I was doing these kits, I'd have a lot more pages that I wouldn't put in there. I would only put, a handful of them into the freebie, and I would pull some out. But when I do the full-blown kit on Patreon, there'll be more pages and more things that go with it, tags or journal cards or pockets or stuff like that. That's my plan for that. So the first one, $3, and you just get the kit. So the second level is a called Whirlybirds. Like trying to think of a name for like the maple trees, those things that fly down, the Whirlybirds. And that is going to be, you get the digitals with it, your access to the digitals, but you're going to also get a 10 to 15 piece ephemera package from me. And it's going to be things that are made by me through the month, and in the beginning, maybe some older stuff mixed in, stuff that is finished, stuff that is not finished, things that are tidbits kind of things. So I'm going to put a picture up of 2 collections. I was sending these out with my rainbow paper kits, and that will give me the idea to do these together because they're always fun for me to pull together these freebies that I would give out for the rainbow kits. So I'm going to post 2 pictures of recent giveaways that I gave with my rainbow kit. All right, so those are gone, and I just want to preface it. So obviously, each person that would sign up for Patreon or that gets the rainbow pages is going to get a different collection. That collection that those 2 pictures are gone. They're nowhere to be found. Each one is individual. But I pulled together some stuff just to kind of show you like what one would be. So like I said, you're going to get completed stuff. So here's like a journal card and another journal card that I made with some fabric on there that's completed. A completed pocket, that's 3. And then I have some uncompleted stuff, like this flip open. That would be 4. One of my painty cards would be 5. I've got this unfinished, 6. And then I got littler stuff. And like, this is a pocket, so that would be 7. I have something sliding in there, that would be 8. I've got a printed on doily, 9, coffee dyed 10, and then some little stuff. This sewn ticket with the picture, that would be 11. I've got these fake washi strips with some washies and stamping, 11, 12. One of my handmade tickets, 13. Fabric, die tickets, 14 and 15. I might have miscounted somewhere. One of my stamp things. So that would be like what you could receive, and it'd be a variety. So like I said, there'd be unfinished stuff, finished stuff, little tidbit things. I tried to kind of sort of color coordinate it. So if you wanted to, you know, make this and, you know, put this on there, or put this in a pocket, or if you wanted to, you know, add this to these, you could. If you wanted to put this on here, you could. So it's just, they're not going to say for sure they all would go together. And like I said, some of these would be, you know, completed, some are not, and that would be it. So I'm planning on putting them, they're going to fit into a standard business size envelope, and that's where I got the 10 to 15, because I can fit them in there and have them spread out and not to be able to go through the regular mail. So that would be the Whirly Birds, where you have the cards and the digitals. And then the third level I have is the, and I should have wrote these down, it's to get a naked journal kit. So it would be something like this. I have added some stuff to this, which would not be. So my naked journal is when I did the journal cover and added digitals and some non-digital stuff to a kit that you can decorate later on your own. And that would come, it wouldn't have the topper because that was part of that other journal, but it would come as a naked journal, and it would come with a set of 15 pieces and access also to the digital kit. If you wanted to reprint some stuff out, or, you know, since there'll be, you know, extra cards and pockets, you'd be able to print those out and add them to the journal. So those are my 3 Patreon levels. I'm going to move that out of the way because it's kind of confusing. And like I said, I was definitely like, I can't believe I'm putting myself out there. No one's going to want it, but, you know, no one wants it. No one wants it. And I figured if I didn't put it out there, no one would know. So those are available. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I'll probably be sending out during the month, whatever subscriptions come through, probably in the second half of the month, so I can kind of gather things throughout the month, making them sort of the seasonal, like in, you know, December, if I'm doing it, then there's more Christmas items. If I'm doing it in June, there's more summer items kind of deal, but later in the month. So if you sign up during the month, you'll get it later in the month. If you sign up right at the beginning of the month, it's going to take a couple weeks for them to go out. But I hear that the way Patreon does it is when you sign up the first month, say you sign up on the 28th of October, you would get a kit, whichever you decided to get for October. But then on November 1st, Patreon charges again. They always charge on the 1st of the month. So you could get back-to-back charges. You would still get October stuff, but then you would also get November stuff, but in a couple weeks when November gets farther down. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, please reach out. I will do my best to answer it. Things could change because since I haven't done it before, so bear with me kind of deal. Okay, so that is done. So let me show you, put this away, and let me show you the fun stuff that I think you should run out and visit a Dollar Tree for. Okay, Dollar Tree. All right, so I saw on a YouTube channel, and I can't remember who it was. I think it could have even been a Facebook post. But someone said that if you take these chipboard cutouts and put them in water, the layers will separate and you get smaller, thinner icon things. And they also said that they went to their Dollar Tree and they're on sale for 50 cents. So I stopped over at my Dollar Tree, and sure enough, they are on sale, clearance. They had a cart sitting there, a shopping cart. They must have just pulled them off of the rack. So I think it's a fairly new thing. So hopefully if you're seeing this right as I post it, or soon thereafter, if you have a Dollar Tree, that you still can go buy there. I didn't buy all the varieties of them because there were ones that I did not want, but I did buy quite a variety of them. And I'm going to try to, after this, I'm going to soak some, and we'll show what they look like for that. So let me just go through what I got here. Did get a couple duplicates, maybe not. So these, hopefully they're not too glary. These are birds, And I think most of them have 2 in each pocket. Looks like it. There's birds. And then I got these pretty flowers. This one has, I have another flower one there too. There's a couple different ones. Very pretty. And then this flower one has like roses and swirly things. And then I've got these crosses. And I was thinking, even if I maybe don't use them for crosses, I can maybe use them for corner things. You know, cut one of the arms off or something and use it as a corner thing. But they have those. And then this one, very springy, with ladybugs and bees and like bumblebees. I think just flying insects. Maybe butterflies. I don't know. It has that little bee thing, but very fun. And then I've got some great fall leaves. Looks like there's pieces, cutouts in there. Great fall leaves. And then I've got actually another little leaf. Oh, no, it's the same. I got 2 of those leaves. And this is, oh, these are dragonflies and sort of like another bee. I think that's very similar to that one. But yeah, those butterflies are different than that one. And then I got butterflies, and I think these might all be different too. These butterflies, yeah, this has a long tail on there. That looks very similar to that one. That's hard to tell because it's upside down. So I got that one, and these butterflies, and then these butterflies. So I was thinking of maybe doing some flowers, soaking some flowers in some water, and seeing what they turn out. But, oh, that's the other thing. I found these, and I'm not sure. I haven't tried them out yet. And they say that they are rub-ons, and they say that they are, yeah, rub-on transfers. Almost thought for a second it said iron-on transfers. But these could be very cool. I'll have to cut them out and try them, but I don't think the paper will transfer. I think it'll just be the rub-on part. There was 4 or 5 different varieties. I only got 2 of them. These were not the 50 cents. These were $1.25. So these are just little icon things. I thought it would be great to add some sewing stuff, some gardening, nature things, bicycles and arrow. I mean, just some cute stuff in there that could be fun to add as little whimsy kind of ticket things. Oh, you know, this would be cool if I do my stamp thing and put these on like stamps. Oh, I have a project. Okay. Yeah, I have a project for that. So I'm going to put this away. I'm going to get some water and I'm going to soak these. And obviously I'm pausing the video and I will come back when they are dry. All right, I am back. So I chose the flower one. Interesting, there was 2 in each pack, but this one was stuck together. So I had to put it in there. So technically I got 2 sets of that one and 1 set of that and 1 set of that. So the second interesting fact was when they separated, like this one, separated into a very thin layer and another very thin layer, but then 2 thicker layers. Now I tried to pull them apart. I took them out of the water. I don't want them to get too soft, but I couldn't really pull them apart. So I don't know if they're just extra glued or what it is, but the same thing happened with all of them. So like this rose one, you can even tell there's a difference in color. It has 2 thinner ones, and they are really thin, and 2 slightly thicker ones, almost like like 2 pieces of paper. And but they're still fairly thin. And like I said, this was 2 collections, so I ended up getting 2 of the thinner ones and 2 of the thicker ones. But they're very cool. Took a couple hours for them to dry for that. But let me just show you how quickly they started to not evaporate, but separate. So I'm going to do some butterflies, and I have just this tub of water, and it is from the tap, and it is hot water from the tap that hot as I could get it to go, I guess, basically what I would say. And I should open this ahead of time, sorry. Scissors. So I think I'm going to try to leave these in a little bit longer just to see if I can get it to go into more than the 4 pieces, too thick and too thin. All right, so I'm just going to put this back in here for now. And so all I did was I gave it some time. And well, those two look like they're the same. Are they the same? No, they're not. They're just close. So we just let them go. So when I decide to do the rest of them, I probably will get a bigger tub and put a whole bunch in there, because doing one package, you know, half at a time, it's going to take a while. Or I might just do half of one package like I did this, and then keep the other ones whole. But take them out of the packaging. Obviously, the packaging, oh, see that one's separating already. The packaging is, you know, kind of not a waste. Look how fast that is. I think the warmer the water, it melts the glue in there. And we'll see. And that feels like a really thin one. Yeah, see, this one is a thicker one. Oh, but see, now it's coming apart. So it could have been that maybe I didn't leave it in there long enough. We'll see. That one's pretty thin. That could be a different one, though, also. It's hard to, like, this one is probably not the best one to do because they look alike. Very much alike. All right, you're pretty thin. All right, you look different. You got the butterflies with the circles, and you got just a loop. And you have V's. Okay, I think those are the 3. All right, we'll put you down there. You are that one. Just want to see if I get more than 4 out of these. All right, you feel pretty thin, and you are those. So if anybody's done this and has gotten more than 4 pieces out of one of these, let me know if there was a trick to them or not, because these don't seem to want to separate anymore, because I got the 2 and these would be the other 2 for each one. And they're so delicate that, you know, like I said, I don't want to break them and rip them apart. I mean, they're not too thick. They're still usable. Would it be nice to have, you know, 8 thinner ones? Or would it be 1, 2, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 thin ones of each. Would it be better than 4? I'm not saying it would. I'm saying it could. Yeah, it does not seem like there is without really ruining it. Maybe. See, I'm tearing it though. See how I tore it? Maybe it's not. I don't think it's worth the effort to get those to be separated. Okay. All right, let's get them out. So you saw how fast that was to separate. They really did separate quite quickly. And you're over there. All right, so what I did is I just left them on a damp fabric towel and let them soak in, and every once in a while I'd flip them over to get them to dry. Could probably take, you know, some sort of hair dryer to it or something and go from there. But yeah, fun, right? I like them. So like I said, I'm gonna have to, it's gonna be a project to do where I'll put all the stuff in there and then just lay them out to dry overnight or something, because like I said, it's gonna take a while for them to dry for it. But once they dry, they are great. And I have an idea to paint these. which should be fun. So I'll probably do that in an upcoming video. Going to see if I can paint these with some of my distress sprays or watercolor things or something like that. I think the distress sprays would be kind of fun. Even kind of make these like a stencil too. Spray them. Oh, I got so many ideas for them. Yeah, I love them. So if you have not gone to your Dollar Tree recently, head out. 50 cents each. I think they're awesome. Very awesome. 50 cents each. You get 6 of them in there, but you get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24. 24 for 50 cents. So they're 2 cents a piece. 2 cents a piece. I think those would be fun. And I think they'll be really fun when I can get a chance to paint them somehow or ink them or something like that. I mean, even crafty colors are fine. I think putting on something, adding it onto there, right? Gluing that down. Yeah, cute. I like it. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to wrap this video up, get some ideas and play with these maybe. Like I said, I got to let these dry. But I think these are going to be fun to play with and doing it. So, again, if you're interested in my Patreon, go ahead and visit the link below. And that's going to be it for me today. Thanks so much for stopping by. And as usual, I hope you all have a wonderful and creative day. Bye for now.